I'm telling you, you're not going to do it now.
Nope. Yo, welcome to Team RaddTitan. This is the weekly collectors chat. Apologies for last week, we didn't make it on. I had a few things going on. I had a bit of man flu. And then obviously, I've got 3 sons. So when I go down, the whole house sort of goes down with me, take the shit. So we're back this week. Lots of things have been going on. If you don't know already, I'm George, and over there looking like Rich Jesus is Alex. We're going to be sort of catching up with all the latest news over the last 10, 15 days. We've got to go through the 12 days of Sideshow. We've got to talk about, some of the award stuff that we did last week. We've got some company updates. We've got some news, some pretty big news on some future of some other companies. And we're going to be going through what we've got in over the last, couple of weeks. If anything, we've got, some stuff to go over. So we'll be
pictures.
Yeah, we'll be fielding your questions as well. So when we can check in with you, we'll be, if there's any questions you want to ask us, no subject is too taboo. If you don't know already, we are a fan channel, so we're self-made. But saying that, I just want to give a massive shout out to our sponsors for this week's chat, which is a speculative fiction or spec fiction shop, Todd Johnson. If you don't know them guys already, check them all out online. We've got a crazy group, and actually, it's funny. I saw a thing the other day where someone was asking for that Wolf Pact Archangel. I had it for sale, and I saw Todd Johnson's name pop up saying PM sent. Fuck, I wish I'd have asked him. I was looking for that for a little while. So yeah, he can get hold of some pretty cool stuff for you. So, and check out his page and his shop and everything else. He's got some amazing deals going on over there. So,
and he's also just updated his display cases as well, because he's making those display podiums. He's testing the lighting at the moment on the white ones on his page at the moment. Oh fuck! I just deleted that, didn't I? I just closed the wrong screen.
2 minutes and 4 seconds. 2 minutes and 4 seconds.
God, are we timing that? I didn't know we were actually timing that thing. Because I was actually going to say to you, when you were off for a week, is because you had sand in your vagina, but I thought I'd try not to get
so that's all right. I like all this chat, because when your son starts preschool and starts nursery and starts school, you're going to see for yourself when he comes home and he's got like some sort of bug or virus or something, and he wants to sleep on your chest and then cough and spit all over your face, and see how you do.
He's already started. We took him to
that big homeless beard to mop up all the fucking moisture and shit. You're going to be ill.
No, we took him to like a kiddie group thing, and he got ill there. Yeah.
It's every week. It's some weeks you bounce it off and nothing hits you, and other weeks it hits you straight in the face. So it's week to another. Everyone has their susceptibilities, don't they? But trust me, every week I hand them in 3 healthy and happy children on a Monday, and by fucking Friday they're fucked. All of them are fucked. Honestly, if it was anything else other than having to go to school, you wouldn't send them back. If you had a choice, you wouldn't send them back. It was like your dog. If it was your dog and you handed your dog to somebody and they gave it back to you in that state Friday, you'd be like, you're never going back there, never ever. But with your child, it's weird. You've got to do it. It's just ridiculous, really.
Talk about my dog. What the fuck is? Oh, he's over there. Oh well, okay. He's actually laying. Well, don't want to jinx it, but
as long as you're quiet.
Seems to be. Okay, I'm not going to complain. Yeah. So, how's your? Well, we did the awards. Obviously, we didn't have any updates then. So that was our last video. Was actually the awards. Damn, son.
No.
I do notice that there's been some other awards coming out where the usual business is coming up, where it's things from 2 years ago winning an award this year, and things that are not out yet winning awards, as always happens. It's good when people do their due diligence, isn't it?
It's fucking always the same thing anyway. It's just it's too much back scratching from certain people that just want certain companies to win things, so they look the other way.
Did you see? So you do like best quarter scale male, best quarter scale female, or even best quarter scale statue, best third scale statue, best bust, best diorama. Yeah. They're quite standard categories. Yeah. Maybe best male, best female. Maybe I'm trying to think of something else, for example. But you do like all these standard things. You don't go and throw in best sideshow statue, best tweet your head statue, best Prime One statue, best JND statue, and then no other companies. It's a bit weird that you
No, you
only
don't
choose
do that.
four certain ones, especially when one of them, hates you. So you're really trying to get in their good books. So it's just really weird. And it's just like, where's Queen? Where's
Yeah, but also
trying,
more. Yeah,
where's
but
I
also
Studios who buy the most statues probably in the year? So
more importantly, if it's an awards, them companies are all up against each other for top spot. If you're just going to pull it to one side and give them the best stuff that they've done, then you're basically giving people awards for participating. That's like
yeah.
that's like the definition of woke pussy. It's like, you know what I mean? Oh yeah, you ran in a race, and so you get your reward. You know that when I went to a school that's right next to my house, it's about 27 steps out of my house to
It's a
get
bit more.
to
It's
the.
about 40. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So it's about 40 steps. About 40 steps, right? I sat in there, and I only had George at the time, right? And he was like, the next year he was going to be in the first like reception or whatever. And this head mistress or whatever the fuck it was, just with a straight face, stood up and was talking, and she said like, "Oh, yeah, we don't put up like good pictures on the wall because it upsets the kids that their pictures don't get up on the wall, and then they rip them down and get upset about it." And I'm sitting there looking at my wife like, you brought me here, you fucking serious with this? Yeah, we don't do like, oh, we used to give out stickers and like things if
Yeah.
people did really well or helpful and all this, but we've removed all of that now because it's not fair on the kids that don't get the sticker. And I just got up. I said, fuck this shit. I said, get up. I said to my wife, get up. Well, I just walked out. I thought, I'm not fucking listening to this. It's
Well,
basically you know what I mean? We don't want to give any sort of notification for excellence or any sort
yeah.
of aptitude for anything. So we just don't do anything at all. And it's
Yeah.
just like you give nothing.
Yeah.
So if you come in and you give your best and you try really hard that day, you get nothing. You get the same as
Where's the
some fucking
encouragement?
little cunt who's
Where's the
ripping all the
drive?
pictures down off the board because his
Yeah.
picture ain't on there. That's how it works for you. So I was just a bit like, no, you'd never go in there. And actually, the woman went, as I got up and took my wife out to leave, she went, was it something I said? And I went, yes, it was.
Yeah, I mean that's that. Then how do you expect the child to learn and get better? That,
How do you have anything to aspire to at any age?
yeah,
You know what I
but
mean?
that's the
It's
thing
like
is, I mean, when
fucking
you look
looking
back,
up at the board and going, I want my picture up there. I'm going to try really hard on this picture.
yeah,
This picture of a fucking sausage. I don't give a fuck what it is. A potato with eyes. I don't care. But the fact is, have something to aim for. Have
yeah.
something. Any age, it's a
Well, it
great
was
thing
like
to
in
be able to
school. It
do
was
that.
like well, in my class we had Oliver, and he was like genius, like
Oh, yeah.
Oliver Allen,
Yeah,
and
definitely was.
he would be the kind of that's the highest point.
Yeah,
You're not
that's
going
as
to
good
get
as
there,
we're getting.
but still, yeah, I know
He was
it's weird.
Czechoslovakian, wasn't he? Had proper strict parents. Yeah, he was from
Was he
Czechoslovakia. He
Polish?
was.
No, I thought he was
Was he
Polish.
Polish? He might have been Polish. It might have been
But no,
Oliver.
your Oliver was Czechoslovakian.
Yes.
Dodgemovic was,
Dutchmovic.
yeah.
Dutchmovic, innit? Yeah.
He was well full
Anyway,
of shit. That guy.
just
He was so
this is
full
the
of
thing.
shit.
You can't give company awards because, to be fair, then
Yeah.
that's a participation award. That's like you made statues, so we're gonna
Weak as
give
fuck.
you some shit.
Yeah. And it's
Give
also
you
like,
all
I mean,
on the
yeah,
back.
they do impressive pieces, but did they even release like 4 pieces last year? So literally, you're giving an award of gold, silver, bronze to a company that released like 3 or 4 statues.
Yeah, there's
It's
no.
just so weird.
See, I always
Yeah.
like putting them up against the best of the best, really, and just seeing who for
Well,
me, the cream always
that's a
rises to the top, bro. The cream always rises.
that's a good segue actually for our plan, which I don't know when we're going to get to do it. But our plan is actually that what we're going to do is obviously we've done now 10
And
years of awards. So that's 10 RaddTitan awards. We're going to have to be a bit creative with some of them because I think some of them didn't have 10 years of that one being
categories.
run. And there were some of them where there may have been something else. So we're going to have to work it all out, put them together, and then do the last 10 years best of the best kind of thing.
Best of the best. That's what it's
And it
going to
will
be called.
be
RaddTitan's best of the best.
best of the best. I mean, there will be times where in a year we missed out some pieces. There will be times, but they're not going to get put in there. If
Nah,
they're not on the list, they're not there.
I'm getting in.
I know the anime one would be very thin, very very lacking, but you know we'll work out. So we're going to get together. I want to say we're going to get together with the mods, but those useless motherfuckers! I swear to God, I swear to God.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Don't have a fucking listen. Don't have a dog and bark yourself, lad. Fuck that. We'll just talk about it. We'll work out.
I got Adam on. Like he was on the chat. Did he do it on the mod chat or did he do it on the other chat you're not on? I'm trying to remember, but he was basically going, "Oh, thanks everyone for helping. Thanks everyone for the awards, and we did a great job." And it's like, you did fuck all. What are you talking about? Your list was the worst one. Everything you did was last year, and I had to take it off your fucking shitty little list, man. God damn it.
Again, inspiring to do better, to try harder, come back stronger.
Yeah, you ain't getting no fucking gold star. I'll tell you that.
You don't get a participation award.
You don't get a wooden spoon for coming last in the race or whatever it is. You get a spoon race.
Yeah, that's it. You don't just get the fucking spoon pass. Where's the fucking egg cunt? You get back to the start, you fucking cheat.
Do you know what they do? Do you know what they do in America? Is there's a game and it's called the egg toss. I don't think we do it here.
Throw it as far as you can.
You throw it as far as you can. The other person has to catch it, and without it breaking.
Tough on that. So there's a tough one to catch. Is it like a soft egg, like a proper?
No, it's a proper egg. Like no, not boiled at all.
Proper egg.
Yeah.
That's
it's quite good. Yeah, it's quite
good. Can
you
catch it in your like shirt and that?
You catch it however you fucking want to catch it, but once you get to a certain point, it's well hard because it's so small and it's aerodynamic, isn't it? It goes well fast.
It's small as well in the air. You definitely would struggle to see it at a certain point.
Yeah.
And you'd have to cushion. You have to cushion it in.
Literally, I'll follow it down. We did it during the summer, and it was like 110 outside, well hot, and it was fun. It was quite fun. It didn't break one. I actually did catch it, and the person who I threw it to, and it wasn't my throw actually. They did catch it, but it broke.
Mm-hmm.
Normally, my throws are pretty bad, but yeah.
Anyway, you're lefty, isn't you? Fucking psycho.
Yeah. Mr. Kennedy in the house, how you doing?
Kennedy,
like the sound, yo. Nick Chesh, yo, how you doing? Lucky Lex, No She G, how you doing, Cole? Mitchell Lawrence, what's happening, gents? Dante Dis in the house. Demon Slayer CM, your story is awesome. Best part of your content. I'm from the States, so they're very interesting. Thanks, man. Cheers, McGee. Hey, cheers, dudes. Eric S. What's up, blokes? How's it going? Punisher XS. Yo,
motherfuckers.
I got some big news coming up in a couple of weeks. I want to be a bit of a cock tease today and say I can't share it.
Did you share it with me already?
Yes, you fucking idiot. We spoke about it 20 minutes before the fucking chat.
Oh, okay.
Did you forget already?
What is it?
Fucking dildo. No, you got to tell me. God. Egg toss is for sober people. Boring. My word. Egg toss. Well, no, it's not wanking it off, but so where do we want to go? Do you want to go straight into the images now? Because we've got quite a lot.
I'm ready, man. We've got a lot to get through, so let's probably start straight in and we'll just check back in with the comments. Any super chats, people will try and read them out, okay? If we can. If you've got any questions, anything you want to sort of like ask.
It's quite annoying because I actually did start moving my little finger around there and I can't even see it because my big fucking head's in the way.
What's that? Can you move?
No, I just moved some of these around. I put the play button there.
Oh yeah.
I'll tell you which one is fucking really good. I'm going back out of the box. Up there is Prowler.
Yes.
He's actually
really, it's just the same. He sounds like some sort of sex offender, doesn't it?
Yeah, he does. Really does. Living in the US, I cannot wait for Trump on throne statue for such. Yeah. We're not getting into politics. We are not getting into that at all.
You could, but you're going to have to pay us. We're going to upset a lot of people.
Yeah. I'm not getting into all that. conversation. Where are we? So we share the entire screen. Let's share this one. Cat Dad in the house. How you doing?
Yo,
Snow in Texas. Oh wow. Has been
what
working
you
from
want to see?
home. I can see your boy's life for once. Great for you to be around, man.
Okay, so we're starting this way round. So
Yeah.
over the last 2 weeks, I've
2 weeks.
probably 2 weeks. I've probably got in maybe
Your
four
vision
things.
in the house.
So one of the things that I got in the fan art William Kitts premium format Gambit head, which is like a redone thing. So, but before obviously we start with this. So I managed to get the exclusive, pick the exclusive. I always had I had the regular for about 3 years, maybe. And it's a weird thing with this Gambit because this Gambit has always been expensive. Like, since I've been collecting,
Yeah.
to get hold of an exclusive Gambit premium format, even though the piece is like maybe 12 years old or something, maybe older than that, maybe 15 years old, 10 years old, 12 years old, I'd say.
I'd say it's about 2014, isn't it?
Yes, all right, so about 11 years old. So it's
Actually,
always
maybe no,
been,
it's older than that. It's older than that. Sorry, I'm
I
talking
thought it's
shit.
older. I thought it was like in the tens. I thought it was like 2010, 2011. But anyway, regardless, it's probably got the fucking date on all of the pictures you just shown. It's always been, the exclusive has always been like around 1,200, 1,500 pound. And then even in recent times, it's been about 900 to £1,000. But I actually managed to get this exclusive on bids, and I won it for 450, which for me is a ridiculous
I've
price.
seen it like recently pop up for cheap.
Yeah, I
Uh,
think that's a great price. So
I saw it pop up for 400, but it was that guy who was literally doing no research and listed everything he had for 400.
400.
Yeah, and then he
Yeah,
dropped them all down afterwards.
yeah,
But
but the weird thing about this, if you go back some of them pictures, I mean, this is like really, really well conditioned, well kept. Like that box is like mint condition box. That box is like brand new.
2010.
Is it 10?
Yeah, it says there. Yeah,
Yeah, it's a 10. So yeah, so you're talking
15 years.
15 years old, this piece. So I always wanted the exclusive. I just never wanted to pay that kind of money. And to be fair, even when I got the regular, I got a professionally repaired regular for, I think I paid about £500 for it at the time. And that was about 3 years ago, 4 years ago. And I was a bit like,
Yeah.
that's a decent price. But when I opened this, it was like literally mint. It's like it's never been displayed. So, this is still one of my favorite sort of, premium format OG pieces.
Some of the best all cut and sew, isn't it? The jacket's really nice.
It's got a brilliant coat, and that coat, you can see how dark it looks. Like, I don't think that's ever been out. So yeah, I was really happy with this when I got this, and I bought this purely for the William Kitts fan art head as well, because I had the regular and it was on there, and I was like, I really would like the exclusive for this. So
I thought they
man,
came without the jacket on there.
I can't remember, but when in all the compartments and stuff, there was nowhere for that to be hidden.
I guess it's quite
Usually,
soft, so it wouldn't really scratch it. There's nothing in there, is there?
oh no, nothing at all, no.
Like on the Hellboy one, there's a couple of wires and things, and
And
you got a
it's
couple
got
of
wires
buttons
in
and
it.
things that can
It's got
scratch it.
wires. It's got wires going all the way down, all the way around it, and into the belt thing. It's all wires. But yeah, so I got this in. I did really well, but you get like the pole and that as well, the metal staff, the bow staff. That's the regular hand, which is just like the ace of spades, I
Oh,
think it
did you
is.
hear? So, did you hear the thing about the turtles
What about it?
and the reason why they have their
Yeah,
weapons?
that's brilliant. I shared that as a video. I
Oh, did
shared
you? Yeah, yeah.
where
I never saw
it
it
talks
you
about
shared
why
that.
they have certain weapons that they have. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's really clever. You should check out that on my Facebook if you follow me.
yeah.
Check out my
It
post on
says
the
like I think
turtles.
it's
Yeah,
like
it's brilliant.
Raphael is the most hot-headed,
Most
so
of yeah,
they gave him the sires, which are a defensive weapon.
exactly. Yeah,
Then they gave Michelangelo because
it,
he's distracted and clumsy and whatever. They gave him the nunchucks because of the very
they take the most concentration and
yeah, yeah.
the most
And then
focus.
Donatello because he's like technical. and he's into all the high tech stuff and whatever else. They give him the bow because it's the most basic. And
But in
Leonardo,
the hands of someone creative,
yeah,
it can be used devastating fashion.
yeah.
So the reason that they gave it to Donatello is because he can make the most out of it. It can be a
And with
defensive
like
weapon, a
Leonardo
distance
gets
weapon,
swords
because he's the
because
most restrained.
leader and
He's
he's
the
supposed
most
to have control
responsible.
constraint.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's correct. Yeah, it's brilliant. It really is brilliant.
Would
They
you
did
watch that
that.
today?
Huh?
Would you watch that today?
Nah, I saw it, but just good memory. But I
Oh,
mean,
sorry today.
it's a few months ago I shared it, or a couple
Oh
of
wow.
weeks ago.
Okay.
Maybe. But yeah. So regularly get that hand, and then you get the 2 portraits as standard with this. So the exclusive is the charged card. So that's I think that's the modern look, which actually is pretty nice. It's a pretty nice portrait. It's not horrendous or anything. It's got a long sort of almost long curtain like hair.
Yeah.
You know?
Always like that dude from Tekken, Hank.
Mm. And then you've got the one there with sort of like the shorter hair, great textures on this, and it's really funny. I noticed. I looked at them both. On my exclusive, the beard is much better than on my regular.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's really much better painted, much better detailing on his beard than on the regular.
So you
I
can
was a
swap
bit
over.
like, huh?
You're swapping them over then?
Well, no, I sold the regular already.
Yeah. Oh, you let him
Obviously,
have it.
I've kept this. This stays with the exclusive piece, but the exclusive had the better beard, and
Oh, I thought you would have swapped them over.
no, because I'm keeping the exclusive. Why would I swap over and have a worse portrait? The exclusive has got the better
Oh, so
bearded
oh
portrait.
yeah.
My
You
God,
had
it's
the
like
regular.
talking to a fucking lunatic sometimes. He's
No,
like,
that's true.
why would I swap a worse one for a better one?
No. Yeah. Don't worry. Yeah.
Oh, what? You're in your own world. You're thinking about your news. You can't share. Yeah. So anyway, it's still a good portrait, but you can see the difference there. Actually, there's the William Kitts fan art one there, which is just listen. At the end of the day, I know the romance of the OG, but we're talking about 2010 here. We're talking about traditional sculpting versus digital sculpting. You got to remember, in between those, there was this transition of digital and traditional mixed together, which is somewhere in between. And then you've basically got this new digital era where the details are so finite. I mean, it's so sharp. I mean, it's really cool. So I love that portrait. Yeah. So
I did like his beard though.
his beard looks pretty good on that exclusive. Like it's a bit more rough and ready, and it is definitely an alternative look. And they're both smoking, which I think you need
Well, that's
for
what I'm saying.
Gambit.
Like they're still different.
Oh yeah, and like that one has the thing around his neck and the head that's completely smooth, whereas that's
Yeah.
full of like textures and details. But you got to remember,
Well,
this is
this one looks.
2010
This one
Sideshow.
looks.
This is
This one
Gorgery.
looks leather. This one looks leather.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. That one looks rubber.
Yeah, but yeah, so really happy to get that sort of in.
That is cool.
Yeah,
There you
now
go.
I put Juggernaut in there. Well, that look cool.
No, it looks good.
Yeah, it's good. It's great to get it in spin,
But
but
look how small he looks in the fucking back there. Jesus. Looks
it's quite
tiny,
far
doesn't
back.
he, on the Festo? Jeez.
It's quite far back though.
No, but I'm saying, but he's like the height of the base.
Yeah. But that base is massive. Base
Oh,
is around 7 inches,
there you
7.5
go.
inches still.
I had to pre-order this.
Why?
Guy's fucking awesome. Look at that. It's like just literally like the thing about the Pro Mod one, which a lot of people do, like it's like Rebirth, so it's like the newer version. This is like the classic look. I was going to go for this in 6 scale because they did it in 6 scale, they did it in core scale,
Mm.
and I just thought I'll probably regret it. If I do it in 6 scale, I'll probably regret it. So I'm getting it in core scale, and so you're like, that's the size difference. So look at that. Jeez.
Is that the difference between 1/6 and 1/4?
Yeah, apparently.
Wow, that's huge, isn't it?
It looks like that can't be right.
I think it probably is, dude. That definitely looks like it's 2
Okay, I've
times
got a
that
ruler. Actually,
size.
look, I've got a ruler here, right? Let me have a look at this. I'm, let
Oh,
me measure, I'm not going to measure like the actual, like your measurement is not going to be right. But so that's 52 and that's 35. So let's say that's 7. Okay. So that is 6. Okay, that's about. Well, this ruler is really shit. Oh no, this all got upside down. So it's about just under 7 centimeters on my screen. And then that one's about 10.5. So yeah, I don't know what that means. Anyway,
no. That's what I was thinking when you got the ruler
no,
out.
it does. It does
When he gets
actually.
the result, he's not going to be able to understand what they are anyway.
7 and 10.5. Yeah. No, that's about right. Because if you look at that 35, and if that's 7, and that was about just over 10. So you times both of those by 5, because that's a factor of 5. So that's
Mm-hmm.
still. Uh, no, that's wrong. Don't worry. I don't know what I'm thinking.
Neither do
That's a
I.
factor of 5 divided by 5. So then
We
that's
should listen.
7.
We should just
Yeah,
simply
no, that's
say
right. That's right.
the
No, it's
one
right.
quarter scale is bigger. It's really simple.
No, it's right, actually. It's right because it's a factor of 5. So then they're both that. So then they've reduced it. Yeah. So it's about right. It's about right. Ross Carter in the house. How you doing? Stuart Murray. Mr. Kennedy. 6 scale is my speed. The size difference seems dramatic because every dimension is upscaled. It has to be it has to be a first check-in scale for a statue. Alex with a ruler out against his monitor screen. Yeah, the worst thing is it's touch screen, so it kept moving. Alex, will you go on the other characters from Final Fantasy? I'm thinking about it. If you haven't done already, don't forget to hit. Oh, there you go. The thumbs up and like button.
Thanks,
Thanks, Van
Nelson.
Nelson. You rock. Aiden Goldie,
We
how
just
you
don't
doing?
do
Even
self
and all.
promoting very well, do we?
Then yeah, so the whole line is they're going for the whole line if this takes off. So yeah, I'm probably going to go for most of these. So
Can you name them?
hey, I can. Then so you got here Aerith, and in America it's Aries because they fucked up the translation, so they call it Aries in America. It's actually Aerith. Tifa,
Yeah.
Tifa Lockhart, I think her name is.
Yeah.
Vincent Valentine. Sid is the pilot. Sid Highwind.
Yeah.
Sephiroth.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's Sid Highwind. So that's Barrett. That's Sith and Ket.
Yeah.
That's Yuffie,
Yeah.
and then that's Red 13.
Okay.
So
Who's
I
your
probably
favourite in all of that?
like other than Cloud and Sephiroth, I do like Tifa. I
Good.
do like Tifa. I do like
Who
I do
makes
like
this out?
Vincent.
Who makes this that you've bought?
This is by Dream Studios, so
Nice,
it's
cool. And
unlicensed.
how much was it in quarter scale?
It's like 500, I think.
USD.
Yeah,
That's reasonable. It's a good
yeah.
price.
And if you get it in 6 scale, it was like 360 or 380, I think it
Yeah,
was.
but you went quarter, right?
Yeah. I mean, core scale. You could literally order probably the whole line in core scale and 6 scale, and have enough money to take your missus out and apologise for doing it. Then it would cost you to get the Sephiroth and Cloud bundle from Pro One. You know,
That's like fucking crazy when you think about it, isn't it?
it's like well, it's £5 grand. It's going to be about 1,000 to ship, and then you go on top of that with another 20%. That's another 1,200. So that's like 720
7-2. Yeah, 7-2.
$1,000 to get to
Yeah,
UK.
yeah.
With these, if they're like, so let's just say he's 500. That. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to say 6, 7, 8 of these are going to be 500.
Yeah.
Sephiroth is going to be probably bigger. He'll probably be about 600, but
Okay.
that's still like less. And the
Well, you're at
shipping
4
on
or 5, but you've got to ship them all.
yeah, the shipping of Cloud was only like $60.
Ah, then you're fine. You got no
And then
money.
also
You're right then. Then you're
the
you
company,
definitely got enough money to take your missus out and
yeah,
apologise for
the
buying
company
them.
I've done it for has done it through as well. FNC. They do things via ship as well, so via sea, so you don't get taxed.
Nuts.
Yeah.
Cool, man. Congrats.
Crippler in the house, how you doing? Cloud, Sephiroth, and Kate Sif would be
Crippler,
the
send me
ones
some
I've got.
sexy pictures of me, bro.
Huh?
I like Crippler's pictures of me. Just send me some more sexy pictures of myself.
Dante, so Foxtrot November Charlie, and also if you do a code, which I found it had $15 off on top of that. I can send it to you later if you want. Yeah, send me a message, Dante, and I'll send it to you later. But there was a code which was literally like $15 off on top of it. Darren Crofer in the house, how you doing? Leon Yo-Yo, glad you pre-ordered that. Mitchell Lawrence, love Final Fantasy 7 and 10 are my favourite games of the franchise. I played 7, 8, 9, I think, and then I gave up. What's up, guys? How you doing, Matt? Good to see you in the house.
Lovely, Matt. We're going to be sharing your your eternity on here, bro. So that's popping up. I sent Alex the pictures of your paint up of the eternity piece. So I'm going to be sharing that on here shortly. So stay tuned, lad.
Here you go. So we are.
Okay, so this is another piece I got in over the last couple of weeks. This is actually from a place called it's the same guys that did the King Thanos portrait. This is the Night Monkey Studios lot that did this. Now this is the Dead Avengers set. Now this is fucking awesome. Right? So if you zoom in on this picture out, you can see what you get in the box. So this is the deluxe set. So with this you get Captain America's smash shield, Thor's hammer. You get the Eye of Agamotto, or like from the comics, or the Time Stone. You've got Hawkeye, Captain America, Scarlet Witch, Thor, Iron
Hawkeye
Man.
with detachable arrows.
Yeah, and Hawkeye's got arrows and sticking his head. The deluxe part is the Thanos part, a Thanos skull. If you bought the deluxe pack, and you get Ant-Man, Spider-Man, Vision, Hulk as well. So
What
it all
was so with
comes.
you said if you get the deluxe pack, what was that basically if you're just early?
No, I think it's if you like, but because they did, I think, a few different packs of this where it had different characters. So there's like, let's say for example, there's like 3 packs, and in one pack you get Captain America, Iron Man, Thor, Hawkeye, and you get like that the time gem or whatever, and then in the other one you got Spider-Man, Hulk. It was like a few different sets. But if you wanted one that had them all, was the deluxe set, and as a bonus, you got Thanos thrown in, so he's only in the deluxe set. And I wanted the Thanos actually because I wanted it to put it with my piece. So yeah, so this is the Dead
Have you
Avengers.
took a picture of it next to like a Thanos head?
No, I didn't worry about stuff like that. It's in
I'm just
scale.
curious.
It's
Well, it should look a bit small, like because obviously he's got no.
yeah, it's still like it's still there or thereabouts. I mean, it's probably like Thanos on throne sort of size.
Yeah.
Size. It's big. So, but that's good for me. That works for me because of the character
Also,
I've got.
the card thing you get with it is quite nice, well
Yeah,
packaged.
you get this nice
The
card
little
with the numbers
case.
and
Yeah, oh,
written
yeah,
on
yeah,
it and
yeah,
stuff. So this is it here. You get that,
yeah.
and then it's got your number on there. So they made 59 of these. So yeah, which is just very cool. This is the Spider-Man one.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's nice. Nice, like kind of coloration on the skull as well to make it look aged.
Mm-hmm.
So the Thanos.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the Thanos one.
That's cool.
And that's why I put it next to the Doom. And that Doom is actually a really big Doom. So you get an idea. So I put the Cosmic Cube, one of the Cosmic Cubes I've got, and the Thor skull, because it's a little bit from that, that God Doom thing where he sort of turns him
Pulls
into
his
a
spine
skeleton.
out.
He turns him into a skeleton, doesn't he? I don't think it's Thanos himself. I think it's some sort of clone because I do that all the time. But yeah, he puts his hands in and grabs him like around his middle, doesn't he, like his spine, and then just like evaporates him into a skeleton. So this is the Ant-Man one, which I think is a little bit closer to the movie. This is the movie version as opposed to the comic. Another reason why I kind of like this is it's got a little bit of a mix on there. The comic one
Well,
doesn't.
apparently, have you seen that there's a fuck up in Endgame where you see like Ant-Man in a truck, and then it pans back, and then Big Ant-Man's fighting in the
Oh
back.
wow.
Yeah, so they said like apparently what happens then is in Deadpool Wolverine, there's like a big Ant-Man body.
Yeah.
Like where they make their base. Have you seen it yet?
No, I ain't seen it.
Yeah, there's like a big Ant-Man body where you go into the head to go into the base or something.
Yeah.
And then they say like, oh, the theory is that that was one that when they opened the portals, they fucked up and they pulled through one of the wrong ones. So then the Time Society or whatever the bullshit's called from Loki, they come in and eliminate it.
Okay.
It's all this shit. Anyway, Captain America.
Yeah, this is really nice. It's got the old wings on the top of his head and stuff like that, and the decaying skull and stuff with the mask over the top. Masks is always all of the masks and things have all got rips and tears in them and shit. So it's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, they're saying, "Oh, this is what you was talking about." I know what he's talking about. I've seen it.
What's that?
That's what you're talking about, apparently.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah. So I've got like Magneto on throne, Thanos on throne, but really I wanted this for most of these to go onto my sort of my XM Thanos sort of the custom for the Infinity Gauntlet base that I've got on me on that one. So it already comes with like Silver Surfer's board. It comes with an Iron Man head. It comes with the hammer, and then it comes with I think that's it actually, just those. And it comes with Captain America's shield, but the shield isn't broken. So I switched a few things over and wanted to add some things. So that's what I did. Yes, this is the Iron Man. That actual grid thing comes off. The thing on his head comes completely off.
Oh really? With the visor?
The visor comes completely off. So I have the visor on Thanos on Throne's pedestal.
Yeah.
So then I've got this in the Thanos on Throne's hand, and he's looking at the skeleton inside the helmet.
I just remembered that we had that fucking we had that Iron Man helmet, didn't we? Do you remember the one that played the music?
Yeah.
Do you remember the one where he does that recording and he goes,
yeah, did you?
Yeah, God, I forgot about that.
This is a Scarlet Witch one.
Yeah.
Now, I really wanted this one as well because if you haven't read The Age of Apocalypse yet, you don't understand about the fact that, Magneto with that long hair.
Yeah.
So that Magneto in that sort of time frame is looking basically he gets the X-Men. Charles Xavier hands him the X-Men, right? Like in '97, but this is ages before. In Age of Ultron, he looks after the X-Men. He raises his daughter and his son, Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch. He raises them to be heroes. So they're like proper heroic, like people when they're kids, and they grow up to be like proper heroic characters. And what happens is Scarlet Witch dies in the comic, and Magneto, obviously, it basically takes Magneto's character arc takes a drastic turn, and he becomes incredibly dark. And basically, they're still heroes, but they start killing fucking people. You step out of line, it gets all black suit Batman, black suit Superman, where Magneto basically and his X-Men just start fucking Xing people off. He basically loses his sort of grip based on the fact that she died. So I really wanted that Scarlet Witch to go with my XM Magneto because I have the Age of Apocalypse portrait on that Magneto.
Danny Lee in the house, how you doing? Gabriel Gutierrez.
So now that Magneto with the long hair portrait never has made more sense now with the fallen X-Men base, the Sentinel broken up. And I've got Gambit's like staff in there, and I've got Scarlet Witch's head next to him. So it's basically like, and he looks proper fucking sinister. So now it tells the exact story that I want it to. Oh, and this is probably one of the best ones in there, which is
great. Yeah. This is
Vision's a
movie as
vision.
well, though. This is not
Yeah, it
movie,
is.
right?
Yeah, it's definitely So there's like Ant-Man, and they're definitely made so you can sort of fill in both voids if you want to.
Yeah. Because I guess in the movie, when he gets his thing pulled out, he goes totally grey, doesn't he?
I can't remember actually. I think he does, But I
Yeah.
think if you did that, if you see, this is
Yeah,
where
which looks shit.
being too accurate is a problem. I don't think people would recognize it as vision. So the
Yeah,
fact
yeah,
his
yeah.
skin
No, I'm
tones are
saying
all still on it.
they did the right choice. I mean, yeah,
They did it with
if you
his eyes. His eyes are dead. His eyes are like grayed out.
yeah.
He's got his pupils, but they're grayed out.
Well, it looks like he's kind of phasing. So if you look at the top, he's kind of fading down. No, or is that just from the way this looks
Nah,
from the
I
light?
don't think so. I think that's just part of the sort of the style of it. Could be,
Oh. Well,
but
no,
it
it
just
looks like if you look at there, that should be red.
it's got all these
Yeah.
cables and bits under the bottom of it.
So it looks like it's
Vision,
kind
I
of
think, is
fading
my
down. Yeah.
favourite head actually. All of them, all the fallen stuff.
That's nice.
There's the busted shield, yeah.
When Captain America throws his mighty shield. Okay, even
Hawkeye,
Hawkeye's quite
yeah.
nice.
Yeah, it's nice. And when you put the arrows and stuff in, it looks even better.
Yeah.
It's getting these like three little edges of the like ends. I mean, it's fucking cool.
Nubs, you missed your opportunity to say it.
Yes. Well, I don't need to. I got you. My son also will carry on that legacy. This
Yeah,
is
this is the
Hulk
worst
one. Yeah, Alex doesn't like this one. I think this is all right. I don't think there's anything too
The
badly
hair
about
is
this.
so bad, man.
Like a toupee.
Do you know what it looks like? Do you know that guy? Do you know in what's his name? Ricky Gervais does that thing where he's that guy, Derek, I think his name is.
Okay.
Have you not seen that?
No.
It's like Ricky Gervais. Ricky Gervais. I'm sure it's called Derek. Okay, yeah. He's it.
Yeah.
Not impressed.
Are you trying to say that it looks like that?
Yeah, a little bit. All right. Well, I thought it was fun. I can't move this now. How do I move that? Oh, there you go. I don't know. I just think
Hulk is actually probably the most surplus one that I have, to be honest. Part of me thinks I should chuck it onto the Juggernaut's base.
Yeah.
Probably the best base for it to go on would be the Juggernaut's one.
I even think the teeth don't look as good. I don't know. I just don't think this one looks as good.
The teeth is good, and the sort of melted face, the melted thing is really cool.
Yeah, I just think like all of these ones, all of them look really good. Like that would be a vision. That's fucking awesome. All of them look great, fantastic. And then the Hulk, I just think he's the weakest. He's on the sub bench, man.
Yeah, he could be, but I don't really give a shit about that. To be fair, it's like
Even
he's
that,
like,
look at that.
yeah, Thor's brilliant, and I wanted this one to go on Better Ray Bill's base, so I did.
Yeah.
That's what I used it for. At the moment, I put the Hulks on Terrax's base, but like for me, I might put on Juggernaut. I think it would look good on Juggernaut's base.
I like the way they've done this as well. This looks more like when you get like the Viking relics, like the actual skeletons and stuff, and the way their teeth are worn. This is more like weathered than all the others.
Yes, definitely.
They've made it look like that, yeah. So that's quite clever. Did you get another hammer? Oh, you got how many hammers you got?
Many hammers. It's not even funny how
I
many
got
hammers.
two. I think I've got two over there, but they're both key rings.
I've got one over there. I've got one on his thing. So I've got two in the room already. So, like, if I just go with it, right? So if I just look around, I've got one next to Colossus because I had nowhere to put it, right? I've got one there, got one on Thingy's table. That's two. I've got three on the XM on the Thanos custom base. 3, 4 is he's holding one. Thor's holding one.
Yeah.
Fallen's got one. That's 5. I have 5 Mjolnirs in my room already. And thankfully, I took the one off Better Ray Bill because his one where he holds 2 hammers. So I'd have had 6 fucking hammers.
Hammer time.
Fucking crazy, man.
And then you're fucking like hammers coming out your arsehole, and you got fucking cosmic cubes everywhere as well.
I've cosmic cube wise, and Thanos is holding one. One's on his table. I got 3 of those at the moment.
I think you got a spare one because XM comes with 2. The podium
Oh
comes
yeah,
with
I've got
1.
2 spare. I got 2 spare, so I got 5 in
Yeah.
total. Doom comes with 1, but I don't use it.
Yeah.
This is really clever. I really like this.
What is
So
it?
that little part on the left-hand side is like this clear perspex thing, a little white lid. You put them together, and it basically makes a light. And then that light sits in that little thing. I think I sent pictures of it.
But is it actual light or like is it a battery or?
I have no idea, but it is a light. It lights up.
What's this little thing in the packet there?
That's the little clear thing. You put that white little cap on the top of it, push it together, and it lights up. See?
Okay. Oh wow.
And that's what it is.
Yeah, it's got a battery in there.
I have no idea, but
like
it's
what
well
happens?
cool.
I mean, yeah, can you replace that or?
Well, I have at the moment. I'm not displaying it with it turned on. I pulled the lid back off. If you push it back in, it goes back on again.
Yeah.
So it's like affected by the little white cap. If you push the white cap in, it comes on.
Yeah.
So at the moment, mine doesn't.
I mean, it must be something you can order.
I don't know, but it's not irrelevant. It's irrelevant. I don't really need the light. I don't care.
No, I just think
It's just a
I'm
very
just
cool.
interested because it's like something so small and bright.
Yeah.
I'm sure that, yeah, it's quite because again, this is the same. Oh no, it's not, is it? I was going to say this is the same guys who did like the little torch in the Thanos as well, but that's your other guys.
Different guys. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's great that you can have a torch.
Just look, it's like that.
That's
It's
cool,
closed in, magnetizes in, and it's in the spot. It just lights up lovely. It shines up great.
Oh, you got cosmic cubes with your Thanos as well. Your Phobron's Thanos.
No.
No?
Doesn't come with a cube.
Oh, doesn't it?
The faux bronze Thanos by Bowen Designs. He's holding a skull in his hand.
Oh, okay. And what does the painted one have a cube?
No, the painted one has nothing in its hand.
Oh wow. My one's
There is one that comes with a cube.
Yeah.
Yeah. That has it, but he's like standing different. It's a different sculpt completely, like standing with his arms either side of him. On one hand has the cube in it, and the other one's like making a fist.
I think Manny Singh had there was like custom switch out hands for it.
Yeah, it probably wasn't a legitimate Bowen. All of this,
Oh no,
he
it
had
wasn't.
so much knockoff stuff.
There you go.
Yeah,
oh, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, so I got the time stone, and you can see like a bit of Iron Man's mask on that as well. So that's, and then obviously got him looking at the sort of got in his hand, looking at the like bone, sort of like a little bit of a nod to I hope they remember you.
Yeah.
Sort of thing, but it looks great there. And we've got the 2 cards up on there as well. So I could have put like that. I could have put I put like a busted Captain America shield down by Ronan, like the one that comes with the XM Thanos set. I just love that. I don't like the look. I don't know why. I don't like the look of heads and things on the step near his feet. You know, a lot of people, will use it for that, and they'll put all the heads on near his feet. But
not the Phobron ones. The Thanos Bone statue that has his arms out to the side.
Yeah, that has one. That has one. I don't have that piece. That one has a cube in it. And actually, I think Alex's little mini bust thing has a cube.
Yeah, the good one, not the .com one.
Yeah, not .com. And there's the Age of Apocalypse Magneto with the Scarlet Witch portrait.
Did you try putting a head under his hand? Would that work?
Yeah, I tried it. It doesn't. It makes me nervous. It doesn't look. It doesn't clasp it as close as I want it to grab.
I thought you would try anyway.
I tried to sit his hand just in between them 2 panels on her thing. Yes, and then that's how I did it. I put it like that. So basically, it's pretty much like the universe according to Thanos in reality.
The Spider-Man one with Venom, because there is that cover where he's looking at the skull, isn't it?
Yeah, you could do it. I could have put it with Venom, but the problem is with this one, it's the same with putting the Green Hulk and the Red Hulk's hand next to the Green Hulk, next to the Red Hulk is the Green Hulk,
Oh,
and
okay.
next to Spider-Man is Venom,
Yeah.
vice versa. So I didn't really want, I've got I've got Dark Side with Wonder Woman's um God Killer sword and the King Atlan trident and Superman's cape. If I can find something for like Flash or even a destroyed arm for Cyborg, then I would put all them things on that base as well, just to basically look like as much of the Justice League have fallen around him as possible. That's pretty much what I'm going for with my XM Thanos piece. It's exactly that. I'm going for it looking like as many Avengers as I can fit. At a minute on his base dead, I have Captain America, Spider-Man, Thor, Vision, Ant-Man. I've got Drax the Destroyer sort of sword in the background there. I've got fucking Iron Man's head on there, Captain America's shield and head. I've got Hawkeye in there. So, really, there's not really the only thing that really I haven't got in that bit is a Hulk thing.
Is it Atima hiding in the background?
Who?
Is it Atima? What's his name?
Atuma.
Atuma.
Yeah.
So hiding there in the background, yeah.
Yeah. And watching them overall. But yeah, I'm really happy with it. I'm happy with how it looks. You're never done with this stuff, really. You're sort of like, you look, you wait, you're patient. These sort of things come up. I was lucky to grab one of these and, it come out fantastic. Still talking about my shit. Right.
Still you.
But try and be quick with this one. This was also another piece that I got in. This was the fan art Hulk and Betty. So this is there was two versions of this. One is the green version and the other one is the grey version. Now, personally, I have like Hulk XM Hulk transformation. I have the reworked Sideshow Red Hulk original PF, and I wanted a grey. And I've wanted a grey for ages, ever since I sold my Comiket, my original Sideshow Comiket, which I still think is great Hulk.
Yeah.
And this was something that I've been seeing for a little while, and I've really liked the concept. And my wife actually really loves this.
I thought it was an art print.
No, it's just the top of the box.
That's a shame. It'd be quite a nice art print.
It's not bad. So this fucking thing is massive, bro. Like, honestly, like in terms of like, not like massive, just like the box, the house it in was really big. I think it's because the legs are attached to the base.
Yeah.
So it's pretty fucking serious.
Ooh,
so yeah, this is only 25 for the grey. So it's actually really, I got the last one as well. I actually do that quite a lot.
Cypher's saying, do you not think it's too risque?
What's this statue?
Yeah.
I think this is beautiful. I love the moment that's being shared in it. So does my wife actually as well. So yeah, you got the thing. So his legs are like sunken into like a muddy sort of like puddle swamp thing. Jeans all ripped. You get like a cosmic cube in it. Don't ask me why. I can't really understand why he has a cosmic cube. Apparently he comes across a cosmic cube, although I don't know this. I can't confirm this. I know that the commissioner told me that he wanted to have something for the Hulk to have in his hands other than Betty Ross as an alternative display option. But I still feel like if he'd have spoken to me earlier, I could have probably come up with a better idea of what he could have done with that. But it's a lovely cosmic cube. It's a beautiful, clear, much better than the Doom one. So
the only one I can see about that is where like a fan thing, which is the 10 things that can make Hulk stronger.
Is it the films? Does he have it in the films or something? I don't know. Does Hulk get his hands on a cosmic cube?
No, because doesn't the cosmic cube get done really quickly? Like the cosmic cube.
Yeah, but then they go back, didn't they? In Endgame and all of this shit. I don't know. I'm just trying to understand. Maybe the Hulk has it in his persons. I know that they send them back to stop him.
I don't think he does, because doesn't Tony Stark get it from his dad?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head, but it comes with a cosmic cube if you don't want to put Betty Roth on there, if you want to sit her on her base.
Yeah.
But you basically get two torsos. You get this one, which is like the Dale Keown portrait. And I've got to say, this was a big factor for me buying this. is one of my favourite sort of portraits of the Hulk. Is done by Dale Keown. I love his Hulks. So for me, the artist who does that. So these are the two that you get. Dale Keown one's on the left, and the other one, which looks to me a bit like Deodato artwork. His style with the sort of like floppy hair is that one on the right. So, and it's still, they're both nice. I just really wanted the Dale Keown one. I really wanted that one on the left. So the other one is in the box in the loft. I haven't even got it out. But yeah, and I can't house it anyway. It's massive. It's like the size of a statue on its own.
Does it come with a bust like stand?
No, it doesn't. No.
Okay.
So you got like, this is him holding sort of like the cube. This is actually
says, nope, at no time does the Hulk hold the cube in the movies except when he snaps everyone back, and it's in the Iron Man Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah, it's definitely. See, I don't know about the comics, I can't testify, but I can't find it myself. This is actually sculpted by Mafuzal Mokhtar as well, this Hulk.
I was surprised about that. I remember a long time ago seeing it, but I totally forgot about it because he did it around the same time the She-Hulk with the nuclear bomb. I think that's it as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just try and find a spare Silver Surfer surfboard from the old sideshow Thanos Mistress Death Dio for the Thanos creating.
He's standing on the board, mate, on the base. I have a board. Like on the base, on the actual base going across the sort of like moon, sort of the rocks, the cosmic rocks, is the Silver Surfer's base. So he has his surfboard is across there.
Could have had the gun Bruce tried to shoot himself with. And the Hulk is
great. Now you see that, Leon? That's a fucking great idea. That's a great idea, and that is a very cost-effective way. With him looking so solemn, that is a fucking brilliant idea. And that's and it's funny because that is exactly what I was thinking about when I said to him, "You should have like spoke to me," and he was like, "Oh, this is ages ago that I did this concept, and you know, I've only been buying stuff from this outfit for a couple of years now. So, we've only been talking for a wee while. So this is the Betty Ross. And she's lovely as well. Really well done.
Ooh, bum bum.
Yeah.
Oh, I like those socks.
They've got like yoga socks on, innit? Like a ballet socks, whatever the fuck it is.
Oh, yeah.
They're French knickers. And look at that. I mean, that is just and my wife, and I say this, like some people say my wife, whatever, like shit. My wife's favorite pieces, right, are XM Magneto on throne, Thanos on throne from Sideshow, exclusive, Lobo and Dog, and I think that's it. That's it. Like that's her standards. Like for her, those are really nice pieces, really well sculpted, really well put together, really well thought out. For her, they're impressive pieces. For her, they're the highlights. She really doesn't bat an eyelid at much else that I get, no matter how good it is. And when I got this and I fucking put it out, she was like, "That is a beautiful, beautiful piece." And she just liked the Beauty and the Beast concept of it, the sort of woman and the monster. And I really dig it a lot.
I'll be in the house. That's a blast from the past. Tell me how you doing, man.
Hey, man. I think the sculpt in this Hulk is pretty special. I think there's sort of over-exaggerated hands and feet. The musculature across the back.
Stroking his finger there as well.
He's got it. He actually is holding his finger in her hand. Her whole hand.
But it looks like she's kind of going to stroke, kind of like, playing with it a little bit.
She's holding it. She's like got hold of it, and then her other arm is like reaching out to touch his forearm.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly well put, Leon. Yeah, exactly. It shows a little bit of the sort of the calm, doesn't it?
Happy 40th, Helmy. Damn. I thought you were older than us.
Yeah, man. Who are you kidding?
There you go. And also, she comes with a base which you don't show in your picture.
Yeah, because I it's like the concept of them together is just so beautiful. It's a.
No, I know, but it's an option, isn't it? So.
It's an option, but I don't even. It's like the same as the base that he's standing in. It's like she's sitting in them wooden, sort of broken down parts of what looks like a swamp.
Also, sorry, looking at the picture now, I mean, he
Mhm.
does look a bit fucking pervy. Look, man, he's getting ready for it, or he's just had it.
I spoke to the commissioner about this, and I said about the sexual connotations that I was picking up, considering how she's dressed and how he's dressed. And he actually told me like his thing with the jeans was purely logical. Of like that would be the first thing to bust and go on the jeans would be the belt would just
Yeah,
top of it would ping open. And I was like, yeah, I think she's getting ready to get some big, thick, grey cock, to be honest. But I said that, you said it. But I really like it. She's got a beautiful face on her. And she's really well put together. And he's the innocence of her, the capturing of her. She's not like overly busty or overly like whatever, but she's just a very beautiful looking thing. It's really nice. It's a very nice piece, man. I'm a big fan of it, and I actually think that the grey came out slightly better than the green. Personally, that's just my opinion. But the green looks nice, and with the Dalkia portrait, green is mostly the colour that he drew. There is a few grey where it looks like that, but yeah, I really dig it. I mean, look at that. That's just fucking proper, isn't it? How good that looks.
you've upset someone.
What?
There you go. I think it's Manny. Geo, listen up. Who the fuck has knockoff stuff? You need to get your facts straight, big boy. You sell all your free stuff on eBay, so don't even try saying shit about me for.
Listen, don't get fucking loud online, man. Be quiet. You have loads of fucking stuff that's not legitimate stuff, bro. At the end of the day, I was round there. I saw loads of shit all over the place that didn't look fucking right. So you want to say it's legitimate, then call it legitimate. My eBay is an open book, man. It's not anything hidden or secret about anything that I sell. So you don't need to worry about that. There's nothing There's nothing here that I get that's free, and there's nothing that I sell on eBay that's fucking from anything that's ever been given to me. So you can relax yourself. If you want to turn around and say that your cinema cats were legitimate when they don't have any art boxes and loads of your shit don't have art boxes and proper stuff, come on now. We want to talk about that. Let's talk about it. There was loads of stuff out on display that I was like, let's have a look at this, let's have a look at that. And it was just like, now the boxes are plain. Who has Cinema Cat Alien pieces that have plain boxes?
Predator.
Yeah, Predator, yeah. Do they come in plain boxes?
No.
And I saw them, and I also saw them all over Asia. And his ones, did they look legitimate to you?
Well, the three of them looked slightly different, for sure.
And what they looked dull and they looked like whatever. So at the end of the day, just saying that you had a Bowen piece with a switch out hand, a switch out hand that had something else in it. Either you did that yourself, or that's a sort of an illegitimate piece that's recasted. Because I've spoken to Bowen about that myself, and he did not do that with the hand. So that didn't come from him. I asked him. I said, what's the situation with this? I've seen this. And he said, well, if you've seen that, then someone's done that themselves, because that's not what I did. So what's that?
Benny Caked Up. I prefer the grey version. Nice booty. He's just trolling, I think. Leon with the popcorn. There you go. She does look like she's floating a little bit, or is that just the way she's sitting? Or
She sort of like sits across the fingers, doesn't she? So like the little finger that's underneath sits underneath her thigh. Then the other finger she's got sort of cupped in her hand, and then the finger, the second finger in, she's sitting in, and the big finger is like coming away from her bum. So the index finger is not really touching her under her bum cheek. It's like away from her cheek.
I'm Emperor in the house. Good morning, gents. Who the fuck is this guy talking shit to Geo? Come up, bro.
Yeah, it's like fucking yeah. What's priceless? What's priceless is we're talking about a legitimate thing and saying whatever, and then it comes out like I have to be worried about some sort of eBay thing, like I'm selling something. Check out where's my eBay? Where is it? What's my thing called?
I don't know. You changed it recently to big 111.
No, that's not.
Is
It's
it?
like Enigma. I think it is, isn't it? An Enigma, whatever it is. Go look. Check it out. Check out my shit. And look all the things that I've ever sold and anything I've ever done on there. Go for yourself. We're absolutely fucking transparent. I got nothing to. I can't. Anything that would ever be, if anything was ever donated to this channel that was for free, it would have to be split. So I wouldn't be able to fucking sell it anyway. So I just love the way it's, you know, it is. Instead of like talking about your own business, you want to come and throw fucking some shade in my direction. Instead of like saying, well, actually, you know, these are legitimate and this is why, it becomes some other sort of conversation, which just says everything you need to know. Yeah, I'm sure Cinema Cat fucking Predators come in like unmarked boxes. I'm sure that's right, and I'm sure that they look dull as fuck. And yeah, I'm sure that Bowen's got it wrong, and you know the Thanos that he made comes with switched out hands. I'm sure that's also true.
I can't even find any of your shit, to be honest with you. No, look at it.
I don't sell many pieces, man. I sell a few. I sell a few Bowen Designs busts.
King?
I still a few Bowen Designs busts, but on eBay it's actually pretty slow. It's slim pickings for me. What have I got up?
King? Just King.
Bowen. Is that it?
Yeah, is that you?
Yeah, I've got Kang. Yeah, I'm selling Kang.
That's not Enigma, though.
I'm also selling. Yeah, it is. If it's, I'm also selling the Sasquatch and Stan Lee one.
I think someone's using your picture. I think someone's using your picture.
Someone hit my picture.
I think someone's using your picture then.
Oh, I'll take it as a compliment. It's fine.
Someone called Big One, so BIGG 1-41 is using your picture.
Okay. Show me.
Yeah, no, it is you.
Is it me?
Yeah, because it says Street Sharks. You sold Street Sharks. You sold
that's it.
You sold that. So your one comes up as big. So BIGG 1-41.
It's funny.
It was an Enigma something before.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Fucking don't know why they've changed that for.
So
when I sold some
Cinema Kids. One belonged to Andy Fusco, one to Dio, and one I bought from a guy in London. All were legit. Talking shit. All right, that's enough of him. Then, okay. Yeah, it's nice, man.
Yeah, come out well. Come out really nice. She come out great.
It's all about you today, isn't it? Fucking hell.
Oh, this is like I had to pre-order this.
Looks really nice.
Don't fucking ask me where I'm going to put it. I don't know.
It looks like a it's quite tall, isn't it? Shit, 29 inches. Shit, man, that's tall.
It's pretty tall, but it's not so wide and it's not so deep.
No, but that's too detop shelf. Like that's too. If you take, yeah.
I don't know if it. I don't know if it would go in there. To be honest, I'm not sure about the width of it. I'm not sure if it would go in with the wings. But you know, I saw this pop up, and I haven't bought a pre-order in probably like 4 or 5 years. I haven't honestly bought anything, so this was the first one really. And I just thought, you know, with the 3 heads.
This is this is a Sideshow one.
Yeah, it's Daniel Bell one.
I actually wanted to mention about this. It's actually really funny that Sideshow now have changed the way they're doing their pre-order pictures, and they seem to have gone backwards because this looks now like an XM picture.
Yeah, it does a little bit with the heads on the side. I get what you're saying.
Like this is well like XM style. I don't think it's like Sideshow style at all.
I don't know where I got these pictures from though, but they are their pictures. But
they're their pictures. They are their pictures. Yeah,
I think this is just pictures I shared on Instagram really at the time when this sort of was.
Maybe it wasn't ready. Maybe it wasn't ready and they had to use like renders because this might be a render. But I have seen pictures of it next to that lady and it looks really good.
Yeah, it looks nice.
Looks fantastic.
But like, you know, yeah, it's been a really long time since I pre-ordered anything from Sideshow. I think the last piece I got in hand was like the Bane, the Chuck Dixon Bane version that they did exclusive when that came out.
It's also really nice. I like all of the red parts are like raised. Almost reminiscent of the kind of Spider-Man 2099 kind of suit, isn't it?
It was quite reasonable as well. I was shocked at the price of it. I thought the price of it was really good. I think it was like 800 and something. Like I think it was like £670.
Oh, no, we're not
like
Damn
full
it.
price of it.
Never mind.
So then obviously once I get taxed and once I get shipped, I don't think it's going to be. I think it's going to be like an 800 piece. But another reason to do this is just because as well, Sideshow over the last 12 months have started to really cut down their pre-orders.
Yeah.
So I have a fighting shot that this isn't going to be
$850 dollar.
Yeah.
If I'm going to click on that to place an order, is there any exclusive? Is it ahead?
I don't know. I just got the. It's not got any of that going on at the moment. Where it tells you,
It's got one version of it.
Yeah, maybe.
there's
But
only
the
one
edition
version.
sizes at the moment for Sideshow are pretty sensible. I'm not seeing crazy numbers. So I'm
Yeah.
hopeful that I'm not going to see a 3,000 edition size of this. But if it is, then it is. I mean, see, you know, in regards to all of the characters from X-Men that I like, I have pretty much everybody I want other than Archangel, maybe Beast.
Take care, Omar. Have fun in the gym. Hope
God
all
bless you, man.
back
Love
as
you.
well.
Take care of yourself, yeah?
What else was I going to say? Oh shit! I found your other thing. Look, it's
What?
it's thingy Enchantress. The thing we were talking about earlier with the Executioner. It's
Oh,
Enchantress.
yeah. Can you zoom in a bit?
Wait,
Yeah, I'm in the process of closing a deal on this one. These, like the Executioner and the Satana bust with a guy. So I got some contacts, someone I've been chatting to. So I'm going to pick them up. Yeah. But I mean, fucking, like I say, every time it's getting well out of hand here. It's just not, it doesn't seem to stop me really. I don't know why that is. But you know, in feelings, I think I would love that long-haired portrait as well. I'm not, it's great to have the death mask thing. It's cool. It's a great option to have. But
I
I
think they've
just
done the
don't,
hair really well.
huh?
They've done the hair really well.
I just like it. I think it's a really nice Archangel. Like up until that point, it was just a wolf packed one. I was in the classic colors that I was like, yeah, I really like the look of that. So it takes, you know, Daniel Bell did a great job of that. So congratulations. You know, they pulled every time I'm out, they pull me back in.
Well, I'm trying to be really strong and I'm failing as well because I managed to pick up a piece. I saw this piece pop up on eBay, and this piece is quite rare because it's got the silver eyes, and it's the original Sideshow Spider-Man bust, life-size bust.
And they
And
do three versions of this.
just two.
One with white eyes and one with mirror eyes. Or is that not right?
No, that's the custom. No.
Oh, okay.
This
So
is the silver. This is silver eyes,
okay, what's the other version of this?
white.
Okay, right, cool.
And
Okay.
then yeah, the custom. I think the custom did white, silver, mirror.
Gotcha.
So this one is what's that? What this actually was when Sideshow used to do European exclusives.
Mm.
So they only did a few that I can remember. I can only remember two, to be honest with you. This one was a European exclusive, and Thing. They did one with leggings and one with shorts. Other than that, I can't really think of any. If anyone can think of any European exclusives, yeah, put in the
Off
comments.
the top of my head.
And yeah, basically, this one used to sell for like $2,000. Used to sell for like 1,500 to $2,000 dollars, and it also doesn't come up for sale very very often. So I was looking, doing my usual trawling of eBay, looking up things, window shopping, all that business. And funny enough, the guy posted uh, XM Iron Fist, and I was like, "That's actually not a bad price."
Yeah, like 450, wasn't it?
It was five. It was 500.
I think
And I
it's gone down, or at least maybe I
was
got
he?
an offer for 450. I
Oh,
was
really?
watching it.
And I thought to myself, you know what? That's not a bad price. Let's see what else this guy's got. And I scrolled down and I saw this, and I'm like, for some reason, I totally I didn't acknowledge it at first because I thought it was the new one.
Mm.
And I then went like later on in the day, I was like, hang on a minute, that was the silver-eyed fucking rare one. What the fuck? And I went
Mm.
back, I looked at it, I'm like, holy shit! And it was listed as $550, and I was just like, holy shit, that's really cheap. And I'm like,
Mm.
and I'm like thinking to myself, but I can't buy anything at the moment. You know, I really, really shouldn't. So I lowball offered him, I thought to myself, fuck, I just have a laugh. So I sent him an offer for 400, and the guy come back to me. He goes, "I'll do 400, but you have to come and collect it." And I'm like, "Okay, fucking hell, I'll have a bit of that." And then I got in touch with a few people. Um, Unfortunately, the guy I wanted to do it, he was going into hospital this week. Good luck with that if you're listening. He's in
Mad
hospital.
love, Lucci.
And another guy ghosted me, which I was really disappointed about actually. I put up a post on my profile and someone contacted me and they sorted it all out. So I should be getting it probably next week. So it's all been collected and yeah, so I've got this in my collection. Really happy, really happy.
Congrats, man.
Um, they didn't do a black version of this one. I don't
Need a
believe
week.
that was the legendary scale. I believe I might be wrong. I've sworn this is one of the sideshow. I could have sworn this was one of the sideshow Twilight pieces. What's that? Where they did black versions of certain pieces. I've not actually heard of that, to be honest with you. Twilight pieces. Um, yeah, the black suit was. I'm sure the black suit isn't life size. Yeah. No way that sideshow have been doing their sculpts. I'll do Quicksilver try. Yo, what's up, everyone? How you doing? Critical Mass. Could have sworn. Yeah. What is that Twilight pieces? I'm gonna have to look that up now. Sideshow Twilight pieces. All check between you. That's all fine. And then I think, oh yeah, we move into the Prime One drama that they always kind of put out. I don't think I put the screenshot here, but basically someone put out some images, and they looked really bad. Like this piece is really bad. And in Prime One's defense, it was like a really bad camera phone picture. I'm just talking about the Prime One Fist of North Star piece. So this is Kenshiro and Yuria, and basically
That
this
was another. That was another thing they thought that people were saying were a recast, wasn't it? But it's not. It's just.
it's just really bad pictures. It's just really bad pictures, and they then put out these better pictures, and it does look pretty cool. Doesn't then they put out the factory pictures, and there are two different positions of the head on this. Um, but yeah, it looks like it come out really nice. The only thing I don't like, and I hope I did put it there, is I really don't like the way that this is one of their mods, one of their admins, and I just don't like the way they respond to people. I just think it's really. I don't know whether it's that they don't speak English and they've used translator, or they're just a cunt. I just find it a bit. I just don't like. It's just not the way you respond to people. It's like, unfortunately, we noticed some very nasty and unfair comments from customers, along with poor quality photos being used to showcase our Kenshiro and Yuria statues, which will be shipping out soon. This behavior is unacceptable, and we will not tolerate it. What are you going to do? People have their opinions, you know. To address this, we've decided to randomly select mass-produced statues, take high-quality photos accurately, and showcase its true quality. We hope this will help ease any doubts and clarify the quality of this piece for all collectors. Consider and Yuria statue will ship it out soon. It's just like this is unacceptable and will not be tolerated. What? So people who critique something, you won't be tolerated. They'll be removed from your group, probably.
I'm like someone who banters somebody constantly and banters people, takes a piss and runs his gums. And then when anybody says something about them, they sort of like don't like it, do they? Or reminds me of someone else that we just were talking about. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Full of bants, isn't it? Bants all the time, taking the piss out of other people's collections, taking the piss out of them to others. And when you get called out, you don't like it. Isn't that funny?
So very cool. Just got the final payment for the Sideshow Flying Superman. Should be shipped soon. LBS Dark Suit Superman is on the ocean on the way to me. Exciting times. That's awesome, Stuart. Head Security Officer Critical Mess. The custom group has half Spider-Man and half symbiote. Yeah. I think it's based on the Finch art, and my kind of problem with it is they all look great, but I don't want a room with half and half. It's just kind of like overdone if you get too many of them. Because I
Yeah,
think like the venom I have is half venom, half Brock.
transformation. It's a
And
transformation
then
one.
then you get the um, Carnage, which is half and half, and then you have the Wolverine, which was half and half. And I just think it's a bit much. And also I thought the Wolverine was a bit too gory as well. It looked great, but it's just too gory, I think.
Blood one.
Yeah, yeah,
Looks like all of his metal showing through.
yeah. But it's like a half and half where he's got like his suit and then half skull, kind of.
Yeah, he's like had his face blown off in it. So it's not.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean the other ones are sort of trying to tell like it's a transformation story, isn't it?
yeah. But I think like you know, if you have a Venom and a Carnage both change, I don't know. Just I'd rather have. To be honest, I'd rather have the Carnage as fully just Carnage. And I do
Yeah,
like the Venom. I love the way they did the eye. I think they did the eye fantastically. I did see the Queen Studios Carnage over Christmas time. Oh my god, it's so bad.
oh really?
So bad. Yeah, it's ridiculously bad. It's lazy. It looks like I painted it.
Wow,
It's just
okay,
so
well,
bad.
that's bad.
Yeah. Johnny and the other mod is brutal in his response. Yeah, they're just. I've had this conversation recently actually with a few CEOs, and I said to them at a certain point, it's great for the CEO to be on social media, to be active and to be within the community, but there's a point where you have to step away because it becomes unmanageable for the CEO to be doing that. And also, it just takes, if you want a company to run properly, you don't want to see the CEO constantly on the social media because then they're not doing what they should be doing.
Sure,
The CEO
exactly.
shouldn't be responding to someone complaining about their shredder doesn't fit properly on their base or or whatever it is. Their eyes are a bit cross-eyed. That's customer service to deal with. You don't want the
Yeah,
CEO
it's
to
what
be
you
doing
pay them for, didn't you?
that. That's and if the CEO is commenting, then that's a concern that they're not doing their job properly. They should be looking after the money and the running of the business. So
Yeah,
yeah, I think it gets to that point, and I think that Johnny needs to stay off social media. He is the way he responds is dreadful. He shouldn't be responding that way at all.
yeah, but
Uh,
you're allowed to do it because you can get away with it, can't you? Like I've said this before. If if you're around people that don't give a shit about stuff, you find that you start not giving a shit yourself. And this is the point, isn't it? If they're not showing their customers the sort of respect that they're due, then why should their mods or their people in their group do that?
yeah, I mean,
You
I
know what I
don't
mean?
know. I've only known this Nielsen guy. I don't know what his role is. I don't know whether he's just a mod that's been brought in. I don't know whether he's
They're
someone
taking it
hired.
awfully
I have no
personal. I
understanding.
mean, you don't need to take it personal.
Yeah,
What you want to do really in this environment is highlight the positives. Say like, thank you for those pictures, but we've taken some better ones, and these, have better lighting, and there's better stuff here, and we can compare it with the prototype. Just stay on the positive vibes, mate. You don't
yeah.
need to get into this is unacceptable and like that. Don't you dare like share your opinions on anything. Just come back with your own opinions and let it be.
Go yo yo. How you doing? If I recall, it was a Halloween thing where they had a few pieces that were standard, but they made them black versions of them. One of them I know was certain was the Lord Darkness bust. I know that one.
Yeah,
Um, but for the
it's
Spider-Man,
very rare that one.
I'm sure it was a European exclusive. I'm sure.
That black
Uh,
fucking darkness bust is pretty rare. What is there, like 20 of those or something? 25?
no, no, no. I don't know if it's the black one was a legendary scale one, wasn't it? Or did they do a full size one as well?
They did two. They did a red one and they did a black one. I don't know what
I
scale
know
they're,
they
but
did the
black
red
one,
one.
black
No, no,
one's
no.
very rare.
There's a red legendary scale and a red full scale, and I know there's a black legendary. I don't know if there's a black full scale,
I don't know.
but
I don't know which one. I only know the black
red,
one. I know sort of
yeah,
what it looks like, but I don't know what scale that one is.
the big red one is the expensive one, I think Andy Fusco just he's got pictures of it in his collection. And then you've also got this thing. I want to say Meg. What's that thing in? It's called like Meg Muckle or something. I
Oh
think
yes,
there's a
she's
bust of that as
another
well, which
bust
is
of
quite
her.
rare.
She's
Meg,
yes,
Meg
the
Markle.
monster that comes out of the fucking lake.
Yeah, that film
Scary
is
like woman.
really fucking weird. You know that?
It's really weird, bro.
It's so
Crazy.
weird. I watched it like probably about 5 years ago, and I watched the director's cut of it, and I was like, oh man, I can't remember I was dating at the time, but I was like, oh yeah, this I watched this when I was a kid, and it was really good, and, da, 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 and I put it on, and I'm like, I watched that as a kid. Okay,
Mm,
that's a really fucking weird movie.
yeah,
There's really good he does some really good monologues in that though.
oh, some fantastic work
They
from
do it
Tim
at the
Curry.
beginning
Yeah.
of the song. They got like a beginning of a song actually, the monologue. Um, Johnny has a good attitude problem. Nelson is cool though. Okay, okay, okay. Dante this. I sent a pic on Facebook. That's the one I was thinking of, life size. And Lord of Darkness Twilight was legendary. Yeah, not life size. Yeah, yeah. This was an old thing because we didn't get to talk about it, but XM. We'll skim over anyway. But XM basically just before Christmas decided to put out this fucking email, and you're just like, I had to message him straight away and go, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" It's like literally important updates, company closure, and shipping information, which makes with the way people are
and
talking recently, it's like it looks like you're closing down the company, and then it ends up being like we're closed over Christmas and New Year. Like, and I said to Ben, I'm like, who approved that? What idiot approved that? This is what happens when you use ChatGPT to do your emailing. When you do because that's what
yeah,
if you were to say to ChatGPT, "Hi, basically we're going to do an email. We are closed over Christmas, and we're going to be putting out the pre-orders for so the shipping of Superman or da 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 da." And then they go, subject will be that, and that is the subject that ChatGPT will give you. Dave Wolf in the house. There you go,
yo, brother.
Meg Mucklebone.
Yes, that's the one.
I sent a pic on Facebook. What you got? What you got? All right, let me have a look. What you sent me on Facebook.
It's
Don, why,
tickling.
why are
Yeah,
you
going
sending
on,
me
bro.
why are you sending me cockpits? Oh well, there is a life size one. Shit, man, 4 grand.
Told
Yeah,
you.
yeah. No, no,
Oh,
no. That's the Spider-Man symbiote. Spider-Man symbiote life size by Sideshow. 4 grand.
don't know. I don't even know that, man. I don't think off the top of my head.
Uh, oh yeah. So this apparently is from the Prime One thing as well. If
What?
these photos are really perfectly and show the statue in reality, then I'm very happy. But from the photos taken by the collector, it seems there's been negative change in the face. I'm hoping that the statue is like these photos that you posted. Thank you,
Okay, that's
Johnny.
positive.
So this is Johnny. Francisco, the photos, so the taken photos we saw, it is the same using for everyone, from everyone using bad lighting, bad photo distortion. Uh, we are start, we are start shipping soon. Shipping soon statue. I have a question. Did you wait to see other people collecting photo or trash talk on it? Wow, his English is pretty bad, Johnny. um, yeah, he needs to stay back. uh, It's just like unnecessary to get into these altercations with people. And the guy wasn't even that argumentative. He just asked, "Did you change the face a bit?" God. So yeah, they started telling same. So they started to ship stuff: Megatron bust, Optimus Prime bust, Superman Classic, Iron Man Prestige Edition, which is the legendary beast, Venom Arise, which they did start shipping last year because I got
Mm.
mine August, I think, and Wolverine X Force. Then they've got pictures from art and birthday perks and whatever else. This then is something as well which came with when people saw the Prime One, Sephiroth and Cloud and Zack, they had
Mm-hmm.
these metal stand, sorry, plastic stands underneath,
Yeah.
and yeah, they had plastic stands underneath. People said, "Oh, do we get them?" And initially, it said you get the plastic stands, and they said like, so then that caused concern to people because they were like, "Why are you giving plastic stands with a statue?
Mm.
Is it going to lean? You know,
Yeah.
why would we want that if we're going to spend $2,500 on a statue? Why the fuck are we going to want these cheap little plastic stands next to them? We're not
Yeah.
going to do that." And then they came back and they then said they changed their story. So originally, it
Mm.
did say you get the stands. I don't remember,
Yeah.
like, and then they've taken it out on this one.
Okay.
Took it out, and they said if you're referring to the clear pieces supporting the swords as shown in the photo below, please note that uh, these parts are not included with the product. They were used solely for display purpose during the Square Enix exhibition. Rest assured, the entire possibility to display the statues without these pieces. If you had any other questions, so they initially were going to include them, and they took them out. So I
Mm.
guess that's a good thing anyway, because you don't really want to do that, and you don't really
No.
want to have that thing in the back of your mind that it's going to be
Stop
leaning.
panicking.
I guess as well, if they're swords, if they're metal at all, and then so that was the other concern someone said is that initially when they planned on doing the metal, so they put the stands in, and now
Mm.
they're not going to do metal because of the weight. So that's what people were kind of saying. Uh, and then more drama. So Diamond Select Comic Distributors. So um, Diamond Distributors is the largest, I believe, comic distribution in America. They're also the parent company
You
of Diamond
told me the
Select.
world, you fucking cocktease.
It might
You
be the
said
world
the world.
because people commented underneath going Puerto Rico as well, this place as well, this place as well. So it could be one of the biggest. Also, you got to remember,
Mm.
like USA is one of the
Massive.
biggest for distribution anyway.
Yeah.
It could be the world. It could be. Um, so they put out a message to say they're going bankrupt. One of the things that they did say as well is that they do have investment. So they've got cash injections. So there's nothing that's going to really change at the moment. But it might
Mm.
just be that they're putting this out because there's going to be new um, people,
Investors.
about new investors. So it's probably like around that. But also at the same time, it is still concerning for looking for companies like Diamond Select and General Giant who have been around for a long time, and also they were probably one of the first companies I started to buy from. Diamond
Mm.
Select, the Carnage, that was Marvel Milestones Diamond Select.
Mm.
So it'd be definitely a huge shame if they were to go under.
Well,
And
let's
I really
hope
hope,
it's not. Let's hope it's not going to affect them too much in the short term.
yeah, I mean, obviously
But that
this is
can't be
down
good,
to
can it? It just can't be good.
it can't be good at all, and it's obviously down to obviously more people are going for digital comics. Uh, Comic sales in general are down. So, and I guess if you don't evolve your business, then you know you go under. So like Blockbuster Video, isn't it? But
Fucking love Blockbuster Video and all.
it was always expensive though.
I used to like it. I can't remember when me and the missus, I have fond memories of us walking around,
Yeah,
picking up random films and being like, yeah, it was something like, I don't know, it was like fucking four or something, 4 films for 5 days, or can't remember what the fuck it was, or 3 films for 2 days. I can't
I know
remember.
when we were kids, we had like all the cheap ones around us, didn't we?
Oh yeah, Bella,
Yeah, well,
Bella
you had
Video,
Bella, and then I went to the
Variety Video,
no Double Vision. I went to because they were like
Vision, yeah, so yeah.
they were a pound for 7 days, man, and they had like the most obscure horror collection. So there,
But that's the fucking shit that you want, you know what I mean? We used to rent films for like £1. I was
seven
allowed to
days.
rent anything other than porn.
Yeah, the funny thing about it is your mum told them that you could get anything but porn, and then literally, like, if I would walk in with a handwritten note, I remember going there, a handwritten note for Terminator 2 or
God,
Terminator 1. No, it must be Terminator 1.
Yeah.
It must be Terminator 1 because Terminator 2 was a 15, and I would have been about 15 probably when it came out. But yeah, Terminator 1 was an 18 when it came out. But you know, on DVD that got reclassified to a 15.
Really? I didn't
Yeah,
know.
I'm quite surprised because there's quite a lot of violence in that. But I guess
Yeah.
when he rips his eye out and cuts his arm out, it don't look too real, does it?
I fucking love that film.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure when it came out on DVD, yeah, it got regraded, and I was well
Mm.
surprised. But again, so back to this. So hopefully, this is them being honest, being open, and hopefully this will not affect Diamond Select. Hopefully, this is just about new investors coming in and they're
At
doing
least
it
it's
as
fucking transparent, to be fair to them.
yeah.
They've not tried to lie or be silly about it. They've just basically said. And they've said they've
Well,
had a cash injection, so they're okay for a while. And, they'll have new investors coming in. So, I mean, you can't be any more straightforward than that. If you're straightforward, there's not too much of the drama. It's mostly if you start getting all fucking sneaky about shit
I
and
don't know. I
quiet.
mean,
And
I think there is a degree of, you know, if you've had the
panic.
cash injection and if you have stabilized things, do you want to raise alarm? Because that way
Oh
you are,
no, you need calm
and
for
then
sure.
and
Yeah,
then you're kind of making people to go, well, I won't order that piece because I don't know how this is going to go.
yeah. I still
So
feel collectors will think that way regardless, no matter how calm you seem. I
yeah,
think they'll
my
definitely
first
give it a
Diamond
second
Select piece
thought.
was the Ultimate Spider-Man Green Goblin piece. Fucking sick, but super fragile. Mine broke when we moved into the house. Yeah. Yeah, it's a shame, but I really hope it doesn't. I mean, I hope they do really well. This then is a couple of Diamond Select pieces. So this is Fennec from, I think it's from Ahsoka. Just some of their smaller pieces. And that's the thing about them is they do these smaller
That's
things.
cool.
Little Spider-Man there. That's a really small piece, only like 4 inches.
Wow.
And this is then the Star Wars TIE Fighter pilot. So yeah, I mean they do some great pieces, great little pieces, great affordable pieces. This then
Wow.
is the life size. Oh fuck! Sorry, wait a minute, carried away there. Life size Red Hulk by Beast Kingdom.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's got the Harrison Ford face on it there. Around 2 meters 30. Jesus,
That's cool, man.
God, that's ridiculous. 2 meters 30. I could get that in here. Yeah. God. I don't like the face on it though. It is, I mean, it's
Nah,
a movie, and it's that like a Harrison Ford looking face, but I don't know.
I hope they do Red Hulk justice, man.
Yeah.
Harvey's just really sad though. That ain't what's his name?
Oh, the guy died.
Sam Wilson. Is it Sam Wilson?
No, he didn't die.
The guy
Oh,
from like
oh,
Roadhouse
that's Sam
with
Wilson. Did he die?
fucking deep voice. I
Or did he
fucking love
die?
that. I really liked him as Thunderbolt Ross. I liked him as Thunderbolt Ross. He was good.
Sorry, was it Sam? Was it him who died?
I don't know. Maybe. I think it might have been
Sam Elliott.
Sam Elliott. That's it. What did I call him?
Sam. I can't remember.
He's
Sorry, was
brilliant.
was it Sam Elliott who died?
I think it is. I think he died.
I know the guy who played him died, but Sam Elliott. No, he's not dead.
Oh, good.
No, no, they were talking about him taking over, weren't they? Because the other guy died. Um, Ross. What's his first name?
Who? General Ross.
Oh yeah, I could have just done General, couldn't I? Tag, damn it. That's the one
General
who
Ross. General Thunderbolt Ross.
died.
Thaddeus. Thaddeus is his proper name.
William Hurt was the one who died.
Yes.
Yeah, William Hurt died 13th of March. Yeah, Sam Elliott, yeah, he's not dead, he's just 80 years old.
He was Thunderbolt Ross, though, wasn't he?
I think it's like watch some of the old ones. So like with the What's his name? Eric Banner?
In the Incredible Hulk, with Norton, he is a general.
Okay. William Hurt.
No, not
No,
William.
Sam Elliott. Sorry.
William Hurt was I think in the Eric Banner Hulk.
Sam Elliott.
Yeah.
Is in 2003 version, which is with Eric Banner.
Right. Sure.
And then he's also Sam Elliott Hulk. Is he in 2011?
Nah, it's William Hurt. So he just did that one.
Yeah.
He just did that one, and it's William Hurt. Yeah, that's it. But I like him as Thaddeus, General Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross. I like him as a character. I think he'd be brilliant. I still think he'd be good now. I'm not sure about Harrison Ford, man.
I don't think Harrison Ford gives a fuck about it. He just goes, he's there for the payday, and he just don't care. He's just there for the payday.
I just ain't sold on that. I ain't sold on him.
I think what's his name? Sam Elliott's in this like random film. It's called something like The Man Who Killed Hitler, and then Sasquatch or something. So basically,
only you would pull out a film like that, dude.
It's something like that. Basically, what happens is they contact him to kill Sasquatch, and they go back to his past. And it shows him killing Hitler, and it's like really over the top. And he goes into like the wilderness to go face Sasquatch. It's really fucking random. But the trailer was really good. The trailer was
and the sequel to it, as I fucked my girlfriend, and then I had some soup in the rain.
Anyway, this is Varian Red from World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
And Life Size Bus. This looks absolutely ridiculous. Infinity Studios.
Crazy.
Oh shit! The thing I did forget, which was fucking hilarious, is they're doing Blizzard. Oh god, they're doing a statue for Leroy Jenkins, which is actually hilarious. Which is based on this thing from like 2005, which was like a huge internet meme. What happened was this.
I remember this.
So like this is it here. So what happens is they're doing this like this big collection of people. There's like literally like 50 people. It's like this huge raid. And you got this guy talking over the top, and he's like, okay, so we're sending the first wave of this, and the wave of mages go in there. You do your healing potion, and then we're sending the the artillery. We're doing, and then he's doing this big plan. And then this one guy just goes, Leroy Jenkins, and he runs up the middle and runs through the door. And then this guy's going, what's he doing? Why is he doing that? And everyone follows him, and they all get massacred. And then they're like, why are you doing that? What's going on? He starts. I think he starts saying something about his mum said his chicken was ready or something like that. But he literally like they were trying to plan this raid for like 2 or 3 days. They were trying to like get all of these people in at the same time, and this guy just fucked it just by going Leroy Jenkins. And for years it was like a big thing, and they made a character out of him, and so they made this character out of him. Apparently, it's like a piss take character.
He's eating chicken and all, isn't he?
Oh yeah, he's got a big chicken leg on his hand, doesn't he? Look. He is actually. I didn't even notice that.
He's got a big chicken in his
big chicken leg right there. I didn't even notice that. That's hilarious. Oh man, that's so funny that they're doing that. It took like a long time. It was about fucking 20 years ago that happened. Leroy Jenkins. There you go.
Cashing in.
There's the space for that. Yeah, let's talk about this one. Go and get rid of some of your Godzilla stuff. You, Helmy, you have to send George pictures of your Godzilla setup.
Every time Alex goes to Asia, the fucking land of Godzilla, I ask him if he sees any like toys or anything, bring them home. I'll bring them back. He goes every year, he films them and never brings anything home. Every single fucking year.
They weren't for sale at the con. And then when you go to...
I fucking buy them. And then I have to fucking pay for them to be internationally fucking shipped over here. You have them. You could just pick them up from any fucking shop.
They're not
over
cheap.
There.
They're well expensive.
Depends on what you're
There's like
picking
a
up.
little Godzilla like this big, and it's like £20.
Nah,
Yeah,
I just
well
got fucking.
expensive. They're little
I just
gotcha
got
things.
fucking. I just got space for
Helmy,
in it.
Helmy. Helmy's here, right? He's got the biggest
Yeah,
Godzilla.
Helmy's going to tell you you're full of shit because, like,
Nah,
look, I'll show
these
you.
little gotcha things. They're like that big, and they're like £20 each.
Look. Look. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, but
Bring
that's
that.
yeah, but why is that going to be? That's going to be like the
Yeah,
same.
look at all the choices. Look, you got fucking Shin Godzilla there. You got Gigan there, the Destroyer. What the fuck are you up to? You go over to Asia. You're telling me you can't find this shit.
Oh, I can't see that. Who's it
Look,
by?
it's like Bandai.
Oh, yeah.
You can get this shit anywhere. Don't you fucking give me that bollocks. I just say to you, like this, I pay for this, and then I have to spend like a fucking shitload getting this over here. You could just fucking buy like about 10 of these, chuck them in a box, and fucking and then bring them home. No, instead you're like, oh no, they're not for sale. They're exclusives. No, just shit, man. If it was me, and you were like, oh, like if you go over there and you see any Godzilla, like anything that's sort of like fucking of the fuck, it's like going over to fucking Denmark, and I say, oh, like if you find any like Nordic axes or you see any anywhere, like let me know the price. I want one. You go, oh, like yeah, they don't sell them. Like they don't have any Viking stuff there. It's not so much shit.
Apparently, Higher Toys has some good Godzilla figures.
Where you go to? Oh, I went to see where the fucking they shot Vikings. Yeah. Sorry. Oh yeah. Did they have anything like pipes or fucking hair braiding shit? And you're just like, no. Why?
Floki. Yeah. Anyway, I still haven't seen the end of that. This piece looks absolutely ridiculous, though.
It's going to be so big, so
fucking ridiculously huge. I mean that
a massive giant
the
guy with
Witness
massive
Savannah
giant
Windrunner,
lion-headed armor with a massive giant sword over his shoulders, just like
at 6'5". I'm not allowed in. Sorry, it's 6'5". I'm not allowed in Asia for that reason. Damn, 6'5".
a beast.
It's ridiculous. 6'5".
I expect every little Asian person turn and point and say, "God, yeah."
Ah! Oh yeah, there's a new company. They're doing like RoboCop pieces.
Oh, yeah.
So they're called JFS, and these are like all the 10th scale ones. So this is Emil, Joe,
Oh,
Claudia
cool.
Bogner,
Oh, that's awesome.
Steve, Leon, and then they've also got, which is fucking, this is well cool. They've got the Toxic Leon.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, so this is
That was
actually,
the scariest part of RoboCop for me. That
yeah.
bit. Yeah, that really fucking like when I was I don't know what it was about that, but it fucking freaked me out, man.
Yeah, looks like he's about to suck someone off, doesn't it? Jesus.
I don't know, he's like walking around all like fucking crazy. And
Silent
it just
Paul.
I don't know, it really fucking freaked me out. I was a bit like,
I was under the
fuck
impression
that.
of the guy who dies in Robocop, but can I get some water, please? I've got a dry throat after my impression. Yes, you're really impressed. All right, so yeah, so they're doing this in core scale, and if they paint this up, I might be tempted. If it's painted up like nicely, I might be tempted by that because it'll go really nicely with my horror stuff. So look at that. Look.
Oh, that's wicked, yeah.
Yeah, this is going to be.
Yeah, with the fingers, the drippy fingers. Fuck, it's all coming back to me
Actually, I
now.
just remembered why I hate Helmy. Ah, fuck's sake. Helmy's got
What
the
happened?
Robocop Fred Burton bust, and he paid like about fucking $100 for it or something stupid.
You gotta love that, man. People gotta have wins. They gotta
No,
have wins.
when I went to Helmy's place, he was like, he had this little place, like little collection room under the stairs.
Mm.
It was like a little broom cupboard thing, a bit like Tony Main's one. And thank you, baby. And basically, just putting all this like super rare shit and just going, yeah, I waited for that one, paid $200 for that. And then he like, looks over to another bit, he's like, yeah, that one there, I didn't want to buy it before. It was like $300, but I got it for like 150. I got the guy down, and he's just going through, and I'm like, man, you're more of a Jew than I am. Jesus Christ, the deals he was getting. I remember this. Of course, I fucking remember the tour. Of course, I remember. I remember. Actually, I don't remember everything. I love the scene when Robo drags a guy out of the club by his hair. Yeah, when he breaks his foot. That's Leon. What I love about Robocop is a guy the TV keeps saying, "I'll buy that for $1." Yeah, yeah. But there's like parts on that where they're like laughing at the beginning, and he's not watching that guy. I'll buy that for $1, and then the two guys start laughing. The Mill and the other guy, who's just like some guy to get shot, and they start laughing at it. I'm like, that ain't funny. It ain't funny, is it?
I didn't get that it was funny in the first place. I don't.
No, they're not watching it. It's like the guy says, "Oh yeah." Before he says, "I'll buy that for $1," he's like, "Oh, can I have you both?" Or something like that. And then they start laughing, and then yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
this. I had a conversation with this actually about with someone, and said like they were like, "Why the fuck would you do this?" And da, da, da. And I think it's fantastic that they're thinking outside the box. I think this is something that I would literally never have actually thought that would ever be made. And I think it's great. I think it's a great thing. And again, if they paint it right, I'm tempted, very tempted.
There's some great lines in that whole film. Anyway, it's a great
I
film.
love it.
The
I,
lines.
there's a video that Stuart sent me where there's one for RoboCop and there's one for '89 Batman, where some guy goes over and does some of the corrections for like VFX, and he changes some of the stuff, like smooths it out and does some bits. It's pretty good. But it always reminds me of that thing I always go on about and probably bore you to death with, is why, you know, you can do that with any film and you can improve it, but
Mm.
you kind of ruin that moment of when it was made and that,
Sure,
the
sure, sure.
flow of it and stuff. And that's why, personally, I think that the original Star Wars trilogy could never ever be included in any greatest movie list, because of the fact that the version you're watching today isn't the version that was released. And they
A good
fucked with it
argument.
so
It's
many.
certainly a
Yeah, but
good argument.
they just fucked with it so
I'd
many
be
times.
careful that Thor don't come over and fucking slap you about with his
Yeah,
cock or something. He keep talking like that.
but it's just like, do you remember when we were kids and like
Oh
every
yeah,
other every other year it was like, oh yeah, it's anniversary edition. Oh yeah, it's the box set trilogy thing. Oh yeah,
oh
now
yeah.
it's VHS. Oh no, now it's the DVD special edition. Now it's and every time they added an extra piece to it. Every single
Yeah,
time, and it's just
all the things, isn't it? That Star Wars is famous. The original Star Wars is famous for these little cut scenes where it would basically be the end of this bit, and then if you'd
yeah.
see like something at night or something, and then it would go into the next scene.
I was all
And
the puppets and stuff.
they never had anything in them. Like the originals, just like didn't have it. It was like almost just like a backdrop of a picture, and you could hear maybe like or some sort of sound
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something, and it would move. But they filled all of that shit, man, with stuff. They put
They
fucking
overdid it.
animals being
Yeah,
eaten there,
they
and
overdid
fucking
it.
things happening there
And they do it
all
on
the
like
time.
Mandalorian. They do it on nearly every cut with Mandalorian. They do the same thing now, where they just add them all the time. And it's just
Mm.
like even when you watch a new, they just add it for the sake of it.
It's when they're
It's
looking
like,
as well, isn't they? You know, when they're looking for the droids in the sand place, when they're looking
yeah,
for the droids, they're just walking around looking for them. Like just the troopers. That's it. They're
yeah,
walking around in the sand looking for the droids that have got fucking landed on the planet. When you watch it now, they're on big fucking monsters, like walking around. You're just like,
Did you see the
it's
thing
not right.
with Ewan McGregor where he talks about it? And he basically goes, "Oh, what I did was I brought a couple of my mates along and I said, I'm in Star Wars. Come along. I'll take you on set." And it was a time when they were like on a blue screen.
Mm,
And he basically, on that day, he had the worst day where he basically all he done was he got up and he had two like boxes. So he had to step on a box and then step on the big box. And he had to like ride the this thing. And he says like it's at the end of the movie, like one of the second trilogy. And he goes literally what he does, he goes down to see the aunt and the uncle to give them Luke.
yeah,
And he gets on this thing, kind of goes along a little bit, then he has to get off it, and
yeah,
then he kind of like does something where he looks up at the moon, and it's like Luke's what's his name? George is like, look at the moon, and he's like, so he's like looking up like, and now get back on your tauntaun or whatever it is. It's not a tauntaun, but get back on it. And he's like, and he walks over to the boxes, and he's like, which way did I get off? Because
Yeah.
has it turned around? Has it got back on? I just get back on this thing, and I don't know which way it's facing, and ride off. And my friends have come to see me riding on these like boxes. And it's just like, what the, yeah. So it was a really funny interview actually. I think it's on like Graham Norton. Like, um, but yeah, his brother's actually like a RAF pilot,
No.
and he uses like whatever Obi-Wan's ship name is like Red whatever. He's the next number.
Yeah. That's
So yeah,
awesome.
these are all the pieces there. So Steve,
That reminds me of Steve. Fuck you.
yeah, come quietly or there'll be trouble. Yeah, fuck you. Yeah. Leon, Emil, what's his name? Jack? No, not Jack.
I
Joe.
like it. It really fucking shows her his cock, doesn't he? She looks down and he manages to strike
Yeah,
her.
yeah. But these are all smaller ones. These are all like the 1/10 ones.
Look very cool though. They look cool, man.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm definitely I'm definitely keeping an eye on that core scale, Emil. Then you got the in-hand pictures of the legendary Beasts Iron Man classic. Looks great.
Really does look
Then
nice.
you got the Prime 1 God of War Ultimate version. This is the Master line, where it's like silicon.
Missed
And
playing this game.
yeah, apparently they
Got
just
that
scrapped.
monkey game in.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, got like the gold edition, like the proper like downloaded like the bulk edition of it.
Wu-Kang or
Yes,
Wu-Kang. Yeah, it
the
looks it's meant to be,
monkey game.
but it's
Look,
meant to be a bit Dark Souls, though, isn't it?
I've got no idea. I don't know. I just
Uh,
saw a really
like
good deal for it. Like it was like 50 quid, so 55 quid for like some special edition. I was like, all right,
yeah, it's meant to be like an amazing game, but it's if it's like Dark Souls, then it's probably a game that we probably shouldn't play because I'm quite an angry gamer, and I
Black
think
Myth Wukong, that's him.
yeah,
I've
I'm
played.
quite a,
Actually, I've got.
I'm
I
actually
haven't touched it yet.
I'm a really angry gamer.
No,
So
I'm
like,
not. I just my thing is just the size of it. If it's too vast, I won't play it.
I don't think it's that big
If
compared.
I, you know what I mean. If it goes any bigger than God of War, I won't play it. But it's too much. I don't want open world shit. I got no time. I ain't got any time.
I
I ain't
never
got
get the
time
part
to
where he puts his finger in the guy's wine and then up his nose. Well, it's because he's going
I don't
around
want
and
to fuck
he's,
you, Sal.
he's I don't want to fuck you. Yeah, it's because he's going around doing so much fucking coke, his nose is dry, and then he's just fucking with the guy, like because he's just showing his authority, isn't he? He's basically sticking his finger in the guy's wine, just saying like "fuck you," I don't care about you. So it's just like an authority thing. Um, yeah, that's
It's funny
uh,
that. Though.
basic game. I want to play the RoboCop game as well, the Rogue Detroit Rogue, or whatever it's called. That looks great. I'd love to own this statue. Based on the journey into the West Story Monkey King. Oh yeah, yeah. The Souls, but not crazy hard. Okay, that's good then. Yeah, it looks really good.
I can handle hard. I don't mind.
No, Dark Souls is like, yeah, it's just like not doable half the time. But
Somebody
this
has to do it. There must be.
it's even like when you play something like
Old eyes of what's his name? Amir.
what's that fucking game? Um, Devil May Cry. That gets really hard.
Mm.
Yeah, Gamir. Yeah, just looks fantastic, this piece, but it's like 2 grand. Yeah, but this is the funny thing, right? This is a 1/3 silicon. Obviously, he hasn't got punched hair, but they could have done it on the beard, but I don't think he would have looked right. But this is like yeah, silicon 1/3 master line statue, whatever.
Can't wait to see it.
This is cheaper than their cloud.
How much is it?
It's like $2,000 to get in hand. We worked out the other day to get in hand was $2,000. But let me just Prime 1 Studios. But again, it's
you
like
get like would you get like 2 heads,
you get a lot.
2
Hold on,
axes?
just trying to find it now. Ooh, why is he not there?
Please, chaos. Thing is with this though, man, there's such a market for this where you could, you know, you want all these switchable axes and spears and fucking. That's what you want. Like the game.
Oh yeah, it's $1,899. The cloud is like 2,300. How
Yeah.
does that make sense? That makes no sense at all. Oh, sorry, it's not silicon, but it has glass eyes. Thanks for your vision. Yeah, so yeah, silicon.
I'm gonna have to bounce in a minute.
Yeah, cool. But no, this looks great, and they're going to do the Thor as well coming up. I realised I forgot that you gave me the God of War 3 to play.
Yeah.
I've still got it here.
Brilliant game.
You get bust there as well. Even the bust is pretty cool.
I like it. It's got no arms. He's standing on.
Oh yeah. Where does it change? Yeah.
Was he standing on the figure?
What's he standing on? That's some kind of dragon.
Figure. Show me. Get close in. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that the fucking?
I haven't played the new game.
Is that
It's got
the?
big dragon wings behind him and stuff.
Is that the Drakey?
I haven't played it. I haven't played the second one.
You ain't played it yet.
Nah.
You disgust me, man. I'll go play that game.
I love the God of War games, but I prefer Greek mythology over the Norse mythology. God of War 3, Kratos is what I want.
Wicked game, man.
95 centimeters tall, 61 deep, 60 wide. Fuck me.
See, they've got that fucking thingy shield, didn't they? And
dude, that's bigger than that's the same size as this fucking Hulk. This is bigger than the Hulk, like in depth.
Kratos.
The Hulk over there is 95 tall. He's like 73 wide, and then he's like 50 deep. So it's like similar to that. Jesus.
It's on a very elongated base, though.
What's this one? I think this is the Pure Arts one from ages ago. This is the Pure Arts Batman and Catwoman. I don't think it was very well received. I think some of the faces looked off on the images. It's based upon this art. This then is the PCS. They're doing the Silicon line as well.
Good.
They're all getting on it. There's a few other companies getting on it as well. They're going to come up, but they're going to be doing all of their Star Wars stuff. They're going to be doing it like sculpted, and then they're going to do silicon versions afterwards, because this is actually the same base as the regular one. And you got the bust there. Do you want to go, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna bounce. Let's stop at 2:05. So let's finish off 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
This
is the next one of their fine art busts. So this is the Darth Vader fine art. So
I like this though. This is really cool. This
the high ground. Have you seen the clip with Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck?
No.
It's fucking wicked.
Send it to me.
Anakin is Donald Duck. Fucking well good. So this went up for pre-order last year. So they've been waiting to put this one up. So you got that. You got the kind of the contemplation. You got all the story going on here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I love these kind of busts. I think they're brilliant. Like kneeling to the Emperor is brilliant. Like with the, the fucking light.
That was one that you nearly bought. Do you remember?
I do. Yeah.
Did you send the hammer?
No, he sent the hammer, and I was like, no. The problem, the hammer. There was the big problem with the hammer. It was like, I sent the hammer. That means it's done. I was like, no, it don't.
I remember that conversation. It was so funny. He sent me a hammer, and I was like, what the fuck? I think the thing about that was I was the reason you didn't buy it because I said to you, "Why the fuck are you buying that?"
Yeah,
And you're like,
it's
"What do you mean?" I'm like, "Why the fuck do you want a 1/6 scale Vader?" Or even it's not. It weren't even 1/6, was it? It was like 1/7 or 1/8
something like that. Yeah,
because it was like it
the Neil Invader, wasn't it?
was like General Giant or something like that. Funny enough. And then I was like, "Why are you gonna get that? Don't fucking get that." And then like you were like, "Yeah, it's a bad idea, isn't it?" I was like, "Yeah, don't go about anything you own. Why would you get that?"
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, like the fucking like the like it's like a mystical hammer. It's like as soon as somebody sends a hammer in the text, that means yeah, you give me the money now. You owe me money. It's like no,
Well, I think we used that as a piss take for quite a long time
oh,
afterwards.
about 10 years. Yeah,
Still used
like
it quite often.
every deal was like we sent a hammer to say like it's done. It ain't done unless you send the
Oh,
hammer.
cat down 6'5" as well. Fucking hell. Yeah, but with your bad back, you're down to about 6'2", aren't you?
Fucking Land of
I,
the Giants. Remember that
I,
shit?
I, I sent
Remember
him.
the
I
TV
sent him
show?
something. I sent
Fucking
him
hell,
something.
Land of the Giants. Jesus.
I think I sold him a comic or something, and I sent it to his address, and he lived in fucking Sugarland. It was just made me laugh every single time I think about it. Is it Sugarland? Yeah, it's hilarious. Anyway, all right, guys. Do the usual. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Thanks for watching, and we should be back next week. I'll be at my parents', but I'll have my laptop with me anyway.
Sweet,
So
sweet.
yeah, all cool, all cool.
See you soon. God bless. Be safe.
Take care, everyone. Adios. Oh, you can actually do like